when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Broncos will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawkeyes offense will go on the attack first. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. We're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets open down the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Hawkeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the toss. Got room to work. Makes it past the marker. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Louisiana. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Look out, he's got room. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Locked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Iowa has the ball back on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun. Give on the inside. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Peppers. There he goes! Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the single back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the 1st and 2nd quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the 2nd quarter. Gets it out fast. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a plays like this, we're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Off the play fake on first down. Right down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Off the RPO, complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Quick strike complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
The Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They did a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick release on the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 4 over Kent State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Oh, he got loose. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Finds a spot in the middle. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete on the right side. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Hawkeye. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going right to work up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. He's looking to throw. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the run, it's Peppers. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Lost a fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's DeMarco. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Grabbed over the middle. It's DeMarco. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's DeMarco. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off play action. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go-recs right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 4 over UNLV. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time it's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Peppers. There he goes. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Quickly complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Hawkeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Iowa! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking for room. It's Peppers. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And the Hawkeyes are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the stomping has commenced. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
W.Michigan, 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Creates a little room. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Fired in there, but incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's DeMarco. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's DeMarco. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Broncos come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos are threatening on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
41, Western Michigan, 23.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now the play fake. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. The Broncos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really happen? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
You can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those.